So you got a Flight Seat Pro, or you got a racing rig and somebody blessed you with one of these, I'm gonna show you how to install the thing. Real simple, stay tuned. What's going on? What's going strong? What's going wrong? It is I.
It's the chef boy.
Cooking up another one. This one is a little install. It's nothing crazy. This is not a hard install. A couple of considerations to keep in mind. Number one, if you are dealing with the Flight Seat Pro, then you have a thing here in the Flight Seat Pro that you have to get rid of because it won't work with what we're actually gonna be installing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this piece right here and I'm gonna slot this one right in. Simple. And the fun part is that, you know, it comes kind of already pre-configured, but I'm going to figure out where this actually sits because these might be going into the little eyelets here, which, you know, makes it a little less neat because the only thing going through the eyelets right now are these seatbelt straps. But just a recap, if you didn't see my last video, what am I holding in my hand? I am holding the Next Level Racing HF8, which is, I mean, the HF is haptic feedback. I guess 8 represents the number of times they did this. I don't know. It's actually getting cooler in here. I can take this thing off. Woo! Come on now. Come on. Hey, yo, what the? Bruh. I just threw the microphone. Microphone's up there somewhere. Okay, so, haptic feedback, it's got 8 different zones of vibration which will make your vehicle, the virtual vehicle, feel more like a real vehicle. You will physically feel the effects of braking, the effects of over and understeer, like acceleration, hard acceleration, whatever. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can configure. I actually just did an upgrade to the flight sim. This is yet another upgrade. So let's get started, shall we? So first things first, I'm gonna remove this piece. Let's get this out my way so I can actually sit down. Oh yeah. Okay, the couch in the studio is amazing. All right, so I'm gonna sit here. This thing comes out. By the way, I have a little cheat code for everybody. Right? Bruh. I was about to tell you about the cheat code. So you don't have to pull this all the way out like I just did, because putting it back in is a little bit of a hassle. So you can kind of just lean it forward and pull it out. But in my zealousness to show you that, I pulled it all the way out. Oh no, I dropped it. I'll pick that up later. It's a pillow, don't leave that on the floor. There we go. All right, the comfort will chase you. It just feels good. This actually feels really good. And the cool part is you can attach this to any chair. Doesn't just have to be your Flight Seat Pro. So this is gonna go into an office chair. In my office, probably. All right, so here's your Flight Seat Pro, naked. I'm gonna now get rid of that iPad, grab you. Now this thing bends at this point here at the bottom. So let's get all of the cabling out of the way. And I'm just gonna sit it right here. Simple. This is where it's gonna sit. I'm able to see Next Level Racing, HF8. The straps for the seatbelt, yeah, the seatbelt straps, the seat belt will come around this way. That's perfect. Okay, so let's just leave all of that alone. And it really feels like I'm not going over the top with this. It feels like I'm not doing this. It's definitely gonna go through here. So let's undo some straps and get that set up first. The way that these straps are set up, it's almost like a ratchet. So I'm gonna pull this apart here. And then I'm gonna pull it apart on the opposite side. I hope I remember how I did this. This is actually very simple. Okay, so get rid of those 2. And then the last one on the back, this one is the same thing. It's got a nice little catch, little elastic piece so that you can thread the nylon, I guess this is nylon, I don't know, through it. All right, so now I gotta go through the back. So we will thread this top piece through the back. Oh yeah, there we go. So I've got the right piece on this side, and then this side grab, make sure that it's flattened. So I'm flattening it out the entire way through. And go over and under, and then come through the back. Perfect. I jacked up because it is in the way of the seatbelt. So I have to go under the seatbelt because the seatbelt is gonna get caught right over here. So, all right, let's undo what I just did. Undoing that and undoing this one. Now, how do I make sure the seatbelt is over top of it? I simply pull these to the back of the seatbelt. Same thing here. The seatbelt in front. Pull those to the back of the seatbelt. And in fact, what I'll do is clasp it together. And now I can't jack that one up. All right, so let's go back to doing this again. Coming around the back, grab the strap. Make sure you have that elastic piece down. Make sure this is all flat. And then put it through. I'm actually putting it through the top too. So right in the middle and then the top. I just put it through the same one. All right, so you go in there. Perfect. Then I want to find the other piece, come around the back. This is that longer piece. This is the one I want. And we'll go through the middle and then the top. All right. And then on the back, we'll just through the middle and the top. All right. So this feels captured. I may want to play with putting the back straps through the back of this seat. Bring it down a little bit more, but I don't know if that would make the most sense. So just gonna tighten up a little bit. Tighten up a little bit more. Let me see if I can actually get over here. Tighten up a little bit more. And then ratchet that last part down. All right, and now let's see if I can make this tighter without making it not make sense anymore. And the HF8 is 50% installed. This part's gonna be interesting to say the least. All right, and the straps are very simple to get over. This might be the easiest part. Actually, I take that back. With what I'm expecting, this is the easiest part. All right, I've got this piece. I'm just gonna pull it and tighten it. Tighten it some more. Make sure it's as flat as possible. No kinks. All right, and then we've got the last one on the bottom. Same situation as before. I'm just gonna pull on it some more, pull on it some more, pull on it again. All right, now comes the interesting part. Shoving this thing back into place because it has to go underneath the other foam padded piece. Okay, underneath there. And it's already on the Velcro. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, but just make sure that it's pushed all the way to the back. That's it, just make sure it's pushed all the way to the back. And it actually is pushed all the way to the back. So here's my fully installed HF8, which looks crazy from behind and looks really good up front. I like the way this looks. So again, I'm not connecting the 3.5 or anything like that. I'm just connecting the USB and power. Just gotta move this over. And then you can see, if this is your first time seeing it, here's the rig. And this is just like one configuration for her. I have another configuration where she's in my office next to the other sim rig. It's not a flight rig, it's a racing rig. So yeah, this part's very simple. I don't feel like I need to show you how to plug in a USB. I'm just gonna get under the desk and then plug it in. And then I'm going to plug in power. But really, this is pretty much where the video ends. Stay tuned. I may do a deep dive into the HF8's new software. It's amazing. It's a revamp of something that was okay before, but now this one makes the other one look like trash. So anyway, I am the Chef Boy. I hope you got something great out of this one. Stay tuned for more tech stuff, I guess. You just got the recipe.